Hello, Professor Ramos. So this is our final product on an actual bike. As you can see, here's the mechanism that attaches it to the bike. Here's the box itself. You can see all the components inside the box. Here's the RFID. Here's our inductive charger. Our battery chip that's blinking red is inside there, indicating it's powered on. Here's our button. On top of here, you see this. This is our both of our antennas. Right here is our GPS antenna, and here's our GPRS antenna. As you can see, we oriented so we could program it at any time whenever we want to change the code or anything like that. And so yeah, and if you want to show the entire bike, as you can see, there's a wire that's sticking out. This actually goes to our hub dynamo, which while the user is riding it will be charging up the battery. Our AC-DC converter is on the bottom left corner, and now Fernando will show that we have two modes of charging. One is when the user is riding it, and
the second will be when the user puts the induction charger around top of it. And as you can see, there will be an orange LED lighting up when it's charging. And when I remove that, it's no longer charging. So that is the system for charging.
Okay, so right now we're just going to show, we just showed the induction charger working, so now we're going to show the hub dynamo working that we just wired up here. So we're going to give it a nice spin, and now let's move back over here, and we should see yeah, there's the power LED blinking right there. So that indicates that it's charging, just like we saw with the induction charger. Okay, so right now we're going to do a quick test of the induction charger. Right now Fernando's riding it, you see that yellow light is blinking right there? So we have a working hub dynamo with a solid yellow light. Okay, so right now we're going to do a simulation of how this whole system is going to work. We just placed the bike on the bike rack, and we're going to pretend to lock it. And now Fran's going to arm the system.
so to arm the system, you first press this button right here. As you can see, the LED on the RFID turned on. We swipe our RFID card, and green LED lights up, right? So now this system can't be closed no matter how many times you press it. Look, and if you have a wrong RFID tag, no, nothing. So the only thing that could close this system automatically is the second swipe of this RFID tag. So now let's just simulate the student or whoever owns the bike walks away, to go to class or work or whatnot.
At this point, we're going to simulate stealing the bike. So basically, the user says it gets through the lock and removes it from the rack, takes the bike away, and I'll take you guys along with me, just simulating the bike moving from its original location. At this point, the algorithm is just comparing our GPS locations with its original, which was at the rack. Essentially, after a few seconds, it will realize that it has been moved from its original position, activating the GPRS. Once that's activated, it will send a text message to one of our phones indicating that the bike has been stolen.
As you can see, we're down on Linden. Our code, as you can see, the time mark, 1:08 a.m. Look at that, 1:08 a.m. It tells you, when I click this link, it'll send you to Google Maps. And as you can see, if you could see the street, it actually tells you we're off the street. Exactly, look. Yeah, and it tells you, so basically this tells you pretty accurately where your bike is, and you could just go to the proper authorities at this point and bust the thief.